There's a real chance today, guys, we could secure promotion in all but name. We take on the sides in 3rd and 4th place, and we already have a 7-point gap over 3rd. We win the games, we'll be at least 10 points clear, maybe more. Let's get into today's video, and let's see how we get on. Welcome back then, guys, to the Red Devil Revival, now here for episode 29 of our Road to Glory series here with Kaiserslautern on FM21. And as I've just mentioned in the intro, there is a real possibility today we could practically guarantee ourselves promotion. I mean, it won't be mathematically guaranteed, but we'll be at least 10 points clear, maybe more, with only, I believe, 5 games remaining. It will be really, really close. I think it's either 5 or 6 games. And as I say, it will become very, very likely if we get the results that we need. Now, since last time out, we've been doing very, very well. If you did miss the last episode, though, by the way, guys, where we took on Hanover 96 and Nuremberg, there'll be a link right above me for you to click on so you can go back and see quite what went on. And of course, before we do get going into today's video properly, guys, if you do enjoy today's episode, do make sure to go and chuck a like down onto it. As I always say, any likes on any of the videos matters, does help the channel out. And if you're looking forward to seeing any more of my content, such as the Red Devil Revival series or in my FM21 tactics or tutorial videos, and do make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. Now, let's get into this properly and I'll run through what has happened. We've only played the one game since last time out. We go into the schedule. That game was up against Union Berlin. Of course, last time we played Nuremberg and Hanover, we had a really decent performance against Hanover, got a 2-0 win over them in the league, but up against Nuremberg, the team who at the time were sitting in 3rd position, we couldn't get the job done. We ended up losing it 3-2 at home, really disappointingly. But we bounced back, of course, with that Hanover win. And then afterwards, we took on Union Berlin and we just about got past. It was a very, very nervy and cagey performance. But Alejandro Salas, who came on as a substitute, scored in the 79th minute and gave us a much needed win. It was a really good thing. And then, of course, as I say, in the 2nd Bundesliga, we're still top, doing fantastic. Where we have a game in hand over a lot of teams in and around us. If we win our game in hand, first up against Darmstadt, we'll be 10 clear of Dusseldorf. And then if we then beat Dusseldorf in the following game, the sky's the limit, basically. It really, really is. We first will have Darmstadt and then, as I say, Dusseldorf. It's a repeat of a previous episode where we got draws against both these sides last time. Hopefully we can do better than that here today. In terms of the very first game, we'll get straight into it with Darmstadt. We're lining up basically as strongly as we can do. It's Krapikas in net, then Cecchellini, Ramos and Nielsen. Sadly, the young centre-back we have been playing, the Dortmund loanee Ehlers, is away on international duty because, of course, he's with the under-23s, under-21s for Germany. So, great stuff there. Then Nico Williams in at right-back, Calafiori at left-back. I've put Diego Oliveira in as a defensive midfielder. I have completely dropped our other defensive midfielder, Barrero, from the team because he keeps moaning about a contract. I've refused to give him one because he wanted stupid money. I offered him one, he said no. I then couldn't be bothered with him, so he's completely out of the team at the moment. So I'm going between Oliveira and also Crowley, and that's who I'm playing with. It's then Salas and Moria in the midfield with Pellegrini and Militieri starting up top. It's, I say, pretty much as full strength as it can be, ignoring the fact we've lost Ehlers and we're not playing Barrero. But that's how we're going to line up. Let's submit the side. Let's get into this game and let's try and get a win to start the episode off. If say we win this, it's our game in hand. We'll be going 10 points clear as a minimum before we even take on Dusseldorf. So puts us in one hell of a position. It really does. It's worth noting at one stage Darmstadt were about 10 points clear. They have been on an awful run of form since the kind of around December time. They are just playing terribly. They really are. You can see their form there. Haven't won in their last 5 at least. So yeah, not great stuff from them. Really, really isn't. Let's get into it anyway, and let's see how we get on. I say this game, in my opinion, is probably the more important of the two. Although I suppose if we draw this and then beat Dusseldorf, that'd be equally as good. We've got a corner here. Salas is balled in. Cecchellini doesn't get on the end of it. This year, set pieces have not been very good. I think the fact we haven't been playing Ritter as much hasn't really helped there. Salas, okay, what was that shot? That was closer to the corner flag than it was the goal. That was awful. Not a great showing there from Alejandro Salas. Another highlight, a very, very busy game it would seem to start off with. Anyway, not even into the 10th minute and we're already having, what, 2, 3 highlights already? So, interesting stuff going on at the moment. Cecchellini to Oliveira, Pellegrini, decent ball. Militieri, he's got it there first. It's awful defending, really, from Darmstadt, but we have taken the lead and we are 1-0 up. Of course, I think when we took on Darmstadt last time, it was the game where we were 2-0 up going into the last few minutes, and then it finished 2-2. So I'm not going to be counting my chickens before they've hatched up against Darmstadt here. That is 100% the case, because we're not going to make that mistake once again. But a lovely finish from Militieri there. Really, really top stuff. His 21st of the season. That man is on fire. And another assist from Pellegrini. Those two have been combining so well. We've got a corner here. Salas is ball in. Ceccherini. He's so bad in the air, Ceccherini. I really don't know why I make him go for the corners. I should really make some. Nor is Ehlers is one that goes for it, because he's not starting here today. We're kind of doing all right keeping the ball. I feel a little bit nervy, but that's a good ball there to Maria. Good bit of space. He's done his man. He's very good at dribbling. Plays it across to Militieri. Oh, Samuel, that should have been a second. That should have been a second goal. There is no excuse for that at all. That should have been 2-0 to us. Deary me, we could come back and rue that missed opportunity. We really could do. Another highlight, another set piece. Salas once again puts it in. Pellegrini was never on target, was it? It was always going over that headed chance. Wasn't a great effort there from Pietro. And after all the missed chances, are Darmstadt going to score with their first? Oh, what a claim there from Krapikas. Oh, he just leaped like a salmon, grabbed hold of it, never ever in doubt. He lumps it up the pitch. It's a bit of a mistake. Darmstadt defenders just parting like the Red Sea. Militieri still going. And that was dreadful. Oh, Samuel. I mean, that wasn't an easy angle to score from, don't get me wrong, but how has he not scored more than the one goal in this game? I do not know as of yet. Are we going into half-time at 1-0? It seems we may well be. It does look it, and indeed we are. Decent first half, I'll be honest. Away at Darmstadt, we're playing really, really well. I know Darmstadt are on poor form, but even so, I'm going to go and point the finger. So you've got guys against complacency. Everyone but Nico Williams looked okay with that. I'm going to sub Nico off as a result of that. I'm not going to keep on the pitch. We'll get Butson on in his place. We'll sub him on. Straight swap, nothing tactical being changed, just personnel. That is all, and we'll see what happens in the second half. What a surprise, Alejandro Salas with a yellow card. It wouldn't be any other way. The man is an absolute yellow card merchant. Despite being an advanced playmaker, he always gets booked. I mentioned it so many times in the episodes. I do not understand why. If it was a ball-winning midfield or so, I could understand. If it was like Diego Oliveira, I could understand it. But it's Salas. Why is he so much? Why is he just an absolute yellow card magnet? It makes no sense. But even so, there's a highlight going on here. Militieri with the ball. Can he get it to the far post where Pellegrini is? He's got it just about. He's got a little bit of luck. Plays it to Calafiori. Goes for it. Oh, it's 2-0. His first of the season since arriving on loan in the January. It's 2-0 to Kaiserslautern. Oh, this is going well this season and this game. Oh, okay, I've got to not be nervous. I've literally only yesterday I was doing my Twitch save with Norwich, which is linked by the way in the pinned comment, and we won the treble with Norwich. We won the Europa League, FA Cup and Prem, and I was bricking it, but it had a really good season, and this is on a similar type of vein of form and stuff, where the end of season form was going really, really well, and I'm a little bit nervy, but I'm also not. It's a weird position to be in. Hang on, there's a highlight here. Ceccherini heads it clear. Is Pellegrini going to get there? Where is Pellegrini? I don't know where he was. Normally he sits here, but he, for some reason, wasn't. And now the ball's been played out to Skarka, who I believe was one of the players who scored against us the last time he played Darmstadt. Good challenge, Calafiori. Oh, it's got put in. That's a good ball. And, oh no. Why do I jinx it by saying the fact we're having a good time? I don't know why I do it. Tobias Kemper, or Kemp, with the goal. It was a good ball in by Barda. I'm not too sure you pronounce it. He just does it first time. Terrible marking by Butson, who I subbed on. And the cool stat is now ballsed up, hasn't it? Oh, no. Not again. This happened last time. 2 goals within the space of like 2 minutes. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, it wouldn't be any other way up against Darmstadt, would it? Deary me. I mean, at the moment, it's still 8... Oh, hang on. Salas free kick. Are we going to get an instant reply? Make it 3-2. He puts it into the far post. Come on, Militieri. How? I hit the bar and the post. Oh, my days. It's offside, apparently, but I can't believe that. I actually cannot believe that's ridiculous. Right, I'm going to do what we did in the last game against Union Berlin. We're going to go with a 5-2-1-2, like so. Salas played like this, and he worked really well in this role. I'm then going to make Oliveira a DLP on defend, like so, but I'm actually going to sub him off for... Who do I sub him off for? Melamed? Yeah, we'll sub him off for Melamed. And I'm going to make Moria a Mazzala on support. This worked really well in the last game. I'm also going to go on to being attacking, and let's see if this can help us out. I don't know if it will. I'm also going to make actually the final change. I'm going to get Moria off for Ritter, like so. We'll go along those lines. Let's see if it makes any positive difference to the side. I don't know if this is a proper highlight or not. It seems to be going very slowly. I don't really understand why, but maybe it's just my imagination. Eisfield, it's probably just going for a corner. Yeah, it is. I reckon it's not a proper highlight. It's probably just FM being FM. And indeed it is. What a surprise. Come on, lads. Are we going to see anything else? A draw's not the end of the well because we are away and it looks like it's going to finish like that. But what is it with Darmstadt and 2-goal leads and throwing them away within split seconds? Even so, I'm going to say unlucky. They all seem pretty okay about that. And in the league, the main thing is we now go 8 clear of Dusseldorf. And of course, we play them in the next game. We beat them. We go 11 clear. That is most definitely the main thing. And of course, we didn't lose there to Darmstadt. So we stayed 10 clear of them. So that is very, very good stuff. So let's get to that next game then when we take on Fortuna Dusseldorf. I believe it's at home. I know it is actually away. So I'll see you for that game very shortly. Here we are then now for the second game of today's episode. Probably, in my opinion, the more vital of the two. Away now at Dusseldorf. We've had to make a couple of small changes in and around the team. Firstly, Krapikas stays in there. It's then Ehlers, Chetcherini and Nielsen. Ehlers comes back into the team, which is good enough. No longer on international duty, because of course he is, or was even. It's then Williams at right back, Crowner brought in as a defensive midfielder for this game, Calafori starts at left back. It's then Ritter Amori. Unfortunately, Salas has got a slight knock. He's not fully fit to start today, so I have dropped him. It's then Pellegrini and Mulattieri up front. It's overall still a very strong squad, and I think we've got just enough to possibly go and get a win here up against Düsseldorf. Let's get into the game. Of course, last time we played them, it was a 0-0 draw at home. Hopefully we can better that. But if it's anything like the Darmstadt game that we just had, where it was the exact same score as the previous time, it'll probably end up just being another 0-0. But let's get into it anyway. I'm going to say the recent form standings have Düsseldorf in first. You can see just how well they are playing. We are sitting apparently 4th in the form table. So it's going to be a very tight and cagey game. They're on phenomenal form. They play our old formation, it's worth noting, the 5-2-2-1 formation. Whereas, of course, we're now playing the 5-3-2 or the 5-1-2-2, I guess you could say. Depends how you want to describe it, really. But let's get into it. We are away. It's not going to be an easy game whatsoever, but I am hopeful we can get a good performance in this game. So far, a very, very quiet opening few minutes. While I was saying that, there is now a highlight worth noting that Dusseldorf are playing in the red. We have played the ball. Come on, Pellegrini now. What's he going to do with it? Pellegrini, he plays it to Crowley, who is starting in this game, who I still can't decide if I like or not in this team. But even so, he's got a bit of value to his name. So if he doesn't really work out, I'll just end up selling him, I reckon. That ball then from Ritter was awful. I don't know why he floated the ball so much there. Oh dear. The Düsseldorf player, Collie, I think it was. That was pretty horrendous. That was not good at all. I don't know if you'll notice, by the way, I have actually put a small inquiry into both for Pellegrini and Mulattieri. You may have noticed when we were on the squad page. Hang on, Ritter with a corner, puts it in. Ehlers over the bar. I mean, at least he won the header, unlike all the missed headers that we had in the previous game with Chetcherini going for the set pieces, but not a great effort there. I was saying though about Pellegrini and Mulattieri. I've inquired to both Inter Milan and AS Monaco to go and see if either of those two teams were willing to sell either of the players. They probably won't be, but I felt we'll ask and see what they say. They may just tell me to bugger off, which will probably be the likely outcome, I reckon, but it doesn't hurt to ask, does it? How Maria here, what's he going to do with it? Can he get it into the box? We're looking a little bit more like we're getting to the game a bit more now after that opening kind of 10-15 minutes where we did nothing. Pellegrini back to Calafiori, who scored in the last game, puts it in. I was about to say a bit of luck even. Unfortunately, I think it was Pellegrini hit it. It hits the post and sadly is cleared away. I wasn't sure if I wanted to say a bit of a ricochet or a bit of luck, but I kind of was in the middle with what I initially said. But yeah, a little bit of luck in terms of how the ball fell perfectly Pellegrini, but he didn't strike it cleanly enough. And much like the first time we played Dusseldorf, we go in at half-time at 0-0. We have been the better of the two teams with better XG, more chances, more on target, but nothing to show for it as of yet. I'm going to say to lads, I'm not happy. It's not been good enough from us, if I'm completely honest. I'm also going to sub off Ritter. He's been really poor in the opening few minutes. So I'm going to get Ritter off. We'll get Bailey on, straight swap. Doesn't change anything up tactically. And we'll see if he can have more of an impact in this game than what Ritter had. We have to really be careful because at the moment Darmstadt are just about beating Erdingen, which means they will be gaining points on us as a result. And Nuremberg have a game in hand. So it's not a great showing from us, all things considered. At the moment, we are looking the stronger of the two sides, but just nothing is happening in this game. It is not good enough from us whatsoever. I'm going to make another change. I'm going to bring on David Hummel for Mulattieri. He played in a game recently and he actually did quite well. Mulattieri's done nothing in this fixture, so let's get him onto the pitch. We'll see how he does. He's quite pacey. I think he has 15 pace, 15 acceleration, so we'll see how he gets on in that advanced forward role. Williams, a little bit under hit that pass. Okay, highlight. Literally, I think the change has just taken place. The highlight is now occurring. Crowley here. Oh, and there's a... Okay, eventually it goes to Nico Williams. Come on, he's in a lot of space. Nico, what's he going to do with it? Puts it across. Calafiori hits it. What an effort. He scored in the last one. He hadn't scored at all before that. He scored again here. What a rocket that was. Finally, after, of course, 90 minutes when we played them earlier in the season, and then we played 70 here, a team has finally broken the deadlock. It looked like we're going to have two just drab 0-0s, but an absolute bullet from the blue from Riccardo Calafiori breaks the deadlock here in this game. That could be a massive goal. Another highlight here is the goal's going to start flooding it. Calafiori, mate, I know you've just scored, but what the hell was that throw-in? I hate throw-ins in this year's FM. Okay, great. He's made up for the throw-in by doing a fantastic sliding tackle. And then Maria then just gives the ball away. Okay, we're going to concede now, aren't we, basically? Afori running with this ball here down the left-hand side. Is he going to get the ball across? It does indeed, but Krapikas. Thank you, Titus. Thank you for that save. We're going to make a change. Okay, we're going to wait, actually. I was going to say we'll make a change, but I need to see what happens on this highlight before we do anything to change up the game. Williams with it here. He puts it in. It's not a great attempt. I don't know who went for it. I think it was Maria went for it. I'm not too sure. Collie running with it. No one's tracking him at all. What the... Oh, my days. I was about to get really angry then. What were our defenders doing? Just no one chased him. No one tracked him. Nothing. Like, it looked like, I'm not sure who it was looked like, was it this player here? Ceccherini was going to go for it. And then he goes, nah, I don't really fancy it, actually. Ayers isn't covering. I don't even know. I don't even know whatsoever. Right, we're going attacking then. We're going to take Crowley off. We're going to get Salas on like so. I know he's injured, but we're going to do it anyway. Bailey can go DLP on defend. Maria can go as a Mazzala on support. I'm going to get Williams going more attacking on this right-hand flank. Not good enough from us whatsoever. I want to get Pellegrini going as a pressing forward on attack. We need some late drama. We need a goal. I don't want to draw this. If we can avoid it, we really need a goal. But I mean, to be honest, if we draw, it's better than us losing. But we need the win. We really do. We're going to go very attacking. Can we do anything? Demand more. Are we going to see anything else from us in this game? With a next year of 2.0 almost, it's going to finish with another draw. Oh, dearie me. After the whole bit I bigged up at the beginning of saying that we're on course maybe to get promoted if we win both games, we've done neither. We've drawn both of them as we did the first time we played them this season. I'm going to say I'm not happy. It's not good enough in my opinion. It's poor. I know we're away. I know Dusseldorf are probably the form team in the league, but we looked so good and we dominated the game and it just fell away in the last few minutes there. Not good enough from us. It means the gap goes back to being 8 points, which I suppose is the main thing. We didn't lose any points. Actually, no, we did gain one overall, actually. It's worth noting, because it was 7 at the beginning. But we could have extended it to being so much more. And we just thrown it away in both games. Both times we had the lead. Both times we blew it. That Dusseldorf one especially, our XG was far superior to Dusseldorf's. It just wasn't to be. Of course, say we finish up on 61 points after 28 games played. There's only 6 remaining, and Nuremberg have a game in hand over us, but Nuremberg aren't really the team we're first about. It's Darmstadt and Dusseldorf, really. Let's go into the schedule, see what we can come back for next time around. I reckon what I will do is I will play the Erdinger game off screen, and then we'll come back for Hamburg and St. Pauli. There could be a real chance with those games we could secure promotion. So those will be the games we'll be coming back for Wednesday's episode. Overall though guys, that just about brings this episode here today to a close. And I'll be honest, we did well not to lose. That's kind of the main thing of those fixtures. But we could have won both of them. We wasted so many chances in the Darmstadt game. We wasted so many chances in the Dusseldorf game. And we blew it in both of them. Both times we had the lead. Both times we threw it away. And the Dusseldorf one, the goal we conceded was so poor. The absolute balls up on the defenders. I don't know what they were doing. But still, at least we didn't lose, which was the main thing realistically. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed the episode today. If you have done, please do chuck a like down onto videos. I always say any likes on any of the videos massively does help the channel out. And if you're looking forward to seeing any more of my content here on YouTube, such as the FM21 Road to Glory series here with Kaiserslautern, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next time.